Hi traders, welcome back to my channel. This is Forex Shinobi. So you can see I have volatility 75 on my screen, and this is the 1 minute time frame. So I've got this supply. I've got this 1 minute supply zone, and I already have my sell limits. So I'm waiting for the market to tap into the order block and activate the sell limit. So this is the candle. This green candle here is what I use for this order block here. So extending it to the right. So whenever the market gets to this place, it's going to activate it. But if it doesn't get, well, no problems, because I'm already in this trade. But I just found out another block and identified it. So I'm already in a trade. So how did I get into this trade? Just as usual, as I've already told you guys, before you start trading, you do your top-down analysis, starting from the higher time frames. So this is a 1 minute time frame. So if I go down to, I got this move from the weekly time frame. You can see this order block. So the market tapped into the order block. That was why I had to go down to smaller time frames to look out for reversals by identifying maybe a change of character and other confluences that I can have. So this is a supply zone, another supply zone, the top one. So whenever the market gets to any of these zones, you look out for reversals. So the market just tapped into this first one. That was why it's making that pullback to the downside. I mean the pullback to the downside. So I just had to take advantage of that. Now you see that, this setup here. So I had to mark this in out. See that the market made a higher high here, though this is an old setup, right? So this is where the market is now, and this is where we have to focus. What I have to explain, whenever you see this, see the market made a higher high here, then a lower low. So how do you draw your order block? See the order block. So because when the market made a low, a high, and this low was taken out by this one, and then this high taken out by this one, what do you do when you see this? Because you know that the market has to come down to an order block before it starts going up, right? But how do you know where to draw your order block from? Though sometimes it's easy to identify, but the best way I do it is to change these candle patterns to line charts. This is a line chart. You see this? Then I use a horizontal line to identify where I have most of the support, or should I say resistance. You see, this is a support, right? First support here. You can see where the black line is resting on this golden line. The first support. Second, you can call this fourth, fifth, sixth. So this is where we have the most support, right? And that is where you draw your, just beneath this line is where you draw your zone from. You can see how the zone is. So that's it. So don't worry about the zone. I think my screen is shifting. So I'm going to change it back to the candle pattern. I mean the candle stick. Now this is an old setup. You don't have to waste time here. So whenever you see this, I'm still going to show you this setup on another chart, so as to make you understand it by changing it to, because when you change it to the line chart, you understand where to put this zone. Now after putting this zone, you can go ahead and refine the zone. So I can, because this is exactly where the other block is. You can see, and the market still tapped into it. So let's focus here. This is where the market is now. It has tapped into this weekly order block. So going down to smaller time frame like H1 or H4 to look out for other confluences that we use to enter the market. You can see this trend line nicely drawn from the wicks. So before this market got to this zone, it was here already, and I saw it was about to go up. So I put this trend line across using these 3 wicks, the first touch, second and third one. So waiting for it to tap into this. But I'm not just going to take the trade because of the market tapping into the other the line. So I'm going to find out if I have other setup, like other confirmations, like maybe going down to 15 minutes, looking down for other blocks. You can see I've got this other block here. You can see another other block here. So mind you, when I drew all this, the market was still here and was about coming up. So immediately it came up, it tapped into this other block, and at the same time touched this this trend line. So I had to take my trade from here, because these two is an additional confirmation. Because first of all, the first confirmation is from the weekly time frame. The market tapped into the weekly order block, though it might still go up, but for now it has tapped into the zone, and I need to find a confirmation that shows that the market is about to reverse, even if it's a pullback. So the market is reversing, so either you find a change of character or maybe work with trend lines. So this is the first confirmation. Tapping into this zone is the first confirmation. Finding my trend line from the 1 hour time frame is this second confirmation, and then on the 15 minutes time frame I've got this other block here. So the market tapped into the other block, and at the same time the trend line is there. So this is enough confirmation for me to open this trade from here. Then going down to the 1 minute time frame, the 1 minute time frame now. So this is the 1 minute time frame, and I think the market is about to tap into this and activate the sell limit. So we are going to wait for that, but before then I have to show you another trade that I have on my screen, and that is on volatility 10. Now going down, you can see the market has tapped into this zone. So now I'm going to wait for reversal to the downside. So while we wait, I show you the other trade on volatility 10. So according to what I was showing you on VIX 75 on the weekly time frame, how you change your candle pattern to the line chart. So this is the 1 minute time frame. You can go to 1 hour time frame. So you can see I'm in a trade here. So how did I enter this trade? This time around, I think I started my analysis from the 15 minutes time frame, or was it on the 5 minutes time frame? I think, because immediately I saw this, I had to jump into the market. So using the same approach, you can see I have the same thing here. You can see this low, high, higher high, and a lower low, right? You can see how the market tapped into this other block and went up. Now if I change this to a line chart, you see it clearly. Do you see this now? See that the market gave us this higher high, and then a lower low. See the lower low, right? Now this is the other block. So you bring out the horizontal line and find where you have most of the supports and resistance line. So if I put this line here, hope you are seeing the line. So this is a line here. You can see this touch here. This, as the market was going up here, let me zoom in. So as the market was going up here, it tapped into the line as a resistance line, while here the line served as a support. So this is where you put the line, where you have both the support and resistance. So the market went up, then came down and tapped into the zone, and that's the other block. So I had to open my trade. So let me change it back to the candle pattern or the candle chart. You can see it now. This high was taken out by this high, this low was taken out by this low. Then you wait for the market to tap into this, and then you buy. I have other confluences though, even from the 1 hour time frame. I've got this because this is the head and shoulders pattern. So let me go ahead and take out this, so you understand that you have, most times you need multiple confluences before you enter the trade, though not every time though, because from here now, if I put across a line here, you see that I have, can you see this? This is the left shoulder, the head. This is the inverse head and shoulder now, but it's not the perfect one. The left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. So this black line now is the neckline. This is the neckline. So the neckline was broken and retested. Do you understand this? Left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and the neckline. So this neckline was broken and retested. So the market was about to go up. So when the market was about to go up, that was when it formed those setup that I used from the 5 minutes time frame. I think you can see it. See the line here. So the market tapped to retest the line, and at that same time giving me this setup, this Quasimodo 1, 2, and 3. So you combine all these things, you find setup. All right, let's go back to volatility 75 to check if the market has activated. So the sell limit has been activated. So I think we drew this from the 1 minute time frame. So this is a 1 minute time frame. You can see how the market tapped into the zone perfectly, and then is reversing to the downside. Alright guys, I don't want this video to be long, so if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and like the video so that you won't miss out on these nice setups. Thanks for watching.